Hi and welcome to my kitchen. This week's recipe, banana pudding with Nilla Wafers. This no-bake dessert is layers of creamy vanilla pudding, fresh whipped cream, fresh bananas, and Nilla wafers. Creamy, cool, and refreshing. You could use a trifle dish or a baking dish and get your Nilla wafers ready. Working with Nilla wafers to create the crumbs. That's going to be the topping of our delicious dessert. They're pretty and they're delicious. About a 1/3 cup of Nilla wafers. I place it into a bowl and use a mortar and pestle, but you can use the Ziploc bag and rolling pin to mash these up. I'm looking for even consistency of larger pieces and smaller pieces. You don't want to over process this or pulverize it. Just a nice bite to it will do. Again, we're going to use this at the very end, so just go ahead and place those into a small container to use for our topping. Not only is it delicious, it is absolutely pretty. And the next step is to make the vanilla pudding. I'm using Jello Instant pudding here with a 3.4 ounce packet. Place that into a bowl and add 3 cups cold milk. Read the instructions on your Jello packet because there are different sizes which requires different cup measurements, and it is very important to just be sure that you're using the right measurements for the right size that you have chosen. But for here, I'm using 3.4 ounce packet and it requires 3 cups of cold milk. Be sure to use a balloon whisk to whisk vigorously until all the granules have dissolved and you have this smooth consistency. You set that aside for 5 minutes and the pudding will come together. Once the pudding has set, it's going to be custard-like, given just a gentle mix. And to put this recipe together requires whipped cream. I'm using Cool Whip. You can make your own. It's up to you. I like the Cool Whip because it gives it kind of a heftier texture. That's my preference. But adding the 8 ounces, 1 cup of whipped cream to the pudding and gently mixing to combine. Just press down the center and fold and combine gently until the whipped cream and the vanilla pudding are homogeneous and kind of a buttery color is what you're looking for. No yellow streaks, no white streaks. Delicious on its own, even more delicious with this layered recipe. Now that you've gotten your Nilla wafers at the bottom layer of your dish, scoop a generous amount of the cream mixture using an offset spatula. Smooth out to the outer edges, just enough to where you can still see those Nilla wafers popping out. So I've left slicing the fresh bananas until they were ready to be used. You don't want them to turn brown. You want to use them when they're absolutely ready. Slice them into coins using a fresh ripe banana, not overripe. We're not baking here. This is going to be a no-bake. Place in the refrigerator to set. So just ripe bananas are perfect. So get those coins all ready and layer them onto the next layer. Yep, just like that. Let's reserve a couple of those bananas for the finishing touches. Top off with some more of that cream mixture and again with some more Nilla wafers. The very end here, you want to dollop a giant dollop of whipped cream in the center, pushing out just to the edge enough to where you can still see the Nilla wafers and the vanilla pudding popping out. Top off with those Nilla wafer crumbs and then go ahead and place Nilla wafers alternating with bananas all the way around the side. That kind of gives folks an idea of what the dessert's about. Cover with plastic wrap and chill for at least 8 hours to 24 hours. And there you have your no-bake deliciousness. Easy, creamy, cool, refreshing, fresh bananas, creamy vanilla pudding, vanilla wafers that are softened it just kind of tastes like a vanilla cake, and it's just beautiful as it is delicious. It's a family favorite during the summertime. I hope you try the recipe and let me know how it comes out in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I really appreciate you watching this video. Don't forget, I post new videos every week, every Monday, and I appreciate you being here. Thanks again. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next week with a new video. Bye for now.